swim with sharks, or you have.
Yeah.
And you jump out of an airplane.
Yeah.
On a regular basis, or will you?
I only did that once.
Will you do it again?
When both parachutes don't open, you tend to not go repeat something like that. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Well, then how'd you get down?
I jumped out of the airplane, and then my first chute didn't open. It's tandem, so somebody's on your back. They cut that line. We started free falling towards Earth, and that's when you get the 8x10 glossies of your whole life flashing before your eyes. And then the second one was tangled as well, and I saw my friends sort of popping off with their parachutes, and I'm still plummeting towards planet Earth. And then that was tangled for about a good, 20, 30 seconds, and then he untangled it, and then he told me, oh, you're probably going to break your legs now because we're going too fast. So it was one of the worst experiences of my life, and I'll never do it again.
And did you break your legs?
I did not break my legs.
Wow, so he's whispering in your ear, or yelling
in your ear.
Screaming your... You're gonna break your legs.
You're gonna break your legs.
What? I can't hear you! Wow, that...
It was in your heart out. Last thing for you, there's an epic kind of a brain freeze moment for your character in this film where he just like melts down and you can't get through it. Did that remind you of any particular moments in your careers where like you just could not get through a scene for whatever reason?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, and I kept messing it up.
It usually has to do with being incredibly exhausted. I remember doing on The Aviator, I had a massive dialogue sequence, and then I just had 2 lines the next day. That was my whole day, and I literally couldn't say those words. And poor Scorsese was just sitting there waiting like 40 takes later, like, oh my God. I could not say these 2 lines.
Did it make the movie?
It did.
Yeah.
Hurry up, bro. Hurry up, bro. I'm right behind you.
Listen.
I'm right here. You gotta move along.
Listen, I have a lot. No, excuse me. I have a lot to talk about, and I have a lot to say.
I have a
and these
voice,
people didn't
too.
come here to watch you talk about the movie. They want to hear my opinions on the world.
On the world? Finance?
On
politics?
Excuse me. So Darfur. No, I'm just kidding.
And the internet went wild with this moment. Leonardo DiCaprio was slightly startled by the pop star as she brushed up behind his chair. And his reaction was absolutely priceless.
That was the fun part, is watching their reactions. Honestly, because boom, it happened, and then I opened my hand, and then blood starts pouring everywhere. And I saw Jamie go, yeah, like this, and Quentin like had his hand, and goes.
We're happy to be back here.
Maybe next time?
Maybe next time, yeah.
So you have to make pinky swear with me next time we stop by.
Okay.
指切りゲーマー嘘ついたらハリセンボンのます。
意味もわからずいびきりまでしてくれちゃったレオ様お待ちしてますよ
It's Maggie Smith and Leonardo DiCaprio! Yes! Now that's a marriage made in heaven, if ever there were one.
Also, no more Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't get it.
Jonah Hill, is that like a college or something like that? Who's that? Is that a place?
Someone said that, like, I said something about you or whatever. Like,
yeah.
I didn't. Such a great guy.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
So good.
At the end of the day, actors are very strange human beings. We're extremely pathetic and very needy.
What are you talking about?
It's true.
Yeah. Wait, stop.
Last question. I'm really interested in learning English right now. Please tell me what your favorite word is.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's from a famous movie. It means nothing. I'm just kidding.
英語で一番長い単語っていうね、ものすごい長いから私も言えないけど、そういうのあるんですよ。言葉なのよ。
I just wanted to confuse you, that's all.
Jersey Shore.
Right.
You watch the Jersey Shore?
It's a funny show, dude.
You love it, don't you?
It is funny. You got to admit,
GTL?
it's hilarious.
Fresh to Death, Grenade.
It is hilarious.
Smushing.
All of them.
Do you know what the battlefield is?
No, what's that?
The dance floor. I love that you, serious actor, you get it done. Then when you need to just chill, pop on the Jersey Shore.
TiVo, buddy.
You walked up to those guys in the club. They told us.
They
Leo DiCaprio.
They came up to and said hello, and I shouted out some of the lines to them because it's a hilarious show, dude. It really is.
I met the chief of all chiefs, and he didn't speak a word of English. He was naked, and he had his face painted. And I was like, wow, man, here I'm really gonna get to disappear. This is amazing. Commune with nature. And his son was sitting next to me, and we had an interpreter, and he was talking to us about his village and everything. And the son looked at me and went, Leonardo? I said, yeah. He goes, DiCaprio? I go, yeah. He goes, Titanic, right? Yeah, that's me.
So what's the scariest thing you've ever done?
I was on a plane to Russia, and the engine exploded. I was looking out the window, and the entire engine just turned into a fireball. It was right after Sully had that incident happen to him where the geese flew into both engines.
And he landed on the river?
This happened in one of the engines, and I was the only person there that seemed to see this, but it was a flaming fireball. And it was all Russian passengers, and I kind of felt like I'd already died and gone to heaven because no one said anything. And I was screaming at the top of my lungs, saying, what the hell is going on here? And these people just kind of looked back to me, and the stewardess came out and said, we seem to have a slight problem here. And the Russian guy finally said, what is the problem? And I said, well, we lost one of our engines. And he goes, how many engines did we have? He goes, well, we had 2. And now we have 1. And he proceeded to say, that is not good. That is not good.
Well, I do these Jack Nicholson.
Okay, biggest movie controversy of all time. Could Jack have fit on that door at the end?
Oh my gosh, I thought it. I remember bawling my eyes out when I was
I have no
a girl.
comment.
That's telling, I think.
That is the biggest controversy, I think.
Ever.
In modern cinema
Ever.
history.
Could you squeeze her?
He could have.
Yeah.
No comment.
Did you mention it at the time? Were you like, should we make the door smaller? So
Like I said, I have no comment.
Nice.
Infiltrate, you mean, right?
Infiltrate, yeah.
レオ様なんとも優しいフォロー。そのウインクにソノちゃん目